right, we're back with more Gloves Are Off. We have Would You Rather, a couple topics. Actually, one of them you just answered earlier in the show. So we'll actually ask you this question first, Chris. Would you rather have Eric Tillman or Brendan Tillman as your general manager of a CFL team?
Ooh, geez, that's a tough one. But I'll go with Brendan Tillman. I'm just not a big Tillman fan. I know he always has a plan. He comes in and he shakes things up, but I'm just not a Tillman fan. He's been successful in the past, but it's not my style of football.
Anybody but Tillman. I'll get you as GM rather than Tillman.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That was fairly straightforward. You wouldn't want to go with Eric Tillman because he's had success everywhere he's gone. BC, Grey Cup. Toronto, Grey Cup. Saskatchewan, Grey Cup. Edmonton, after their dismal seasons, went to the playoffs and had a whole playoff game.
I think Tillman's biggest thing is he just wants to make a name for himself, right? Like he comes in somewhere and makes a controversial trade, and I think he just likes to be the face of the franchise.
He's the Brian Burke of the CFL, minus the suits and minus the loud voice and
and the porcupine hair.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on to another one. We'll stick with the CFL, and of course there's two different rules that are quite interesting. The crossover rule, with Edmonton is just qualified for, and you also have the Rouge Point, which I find quite annoying a little bit. All right, would you rather see the crossover in the CFL eliminated or the Rouge Point eliminated?
I would probably say the crossover, actually. I like the Rouge Point. It just makes our game unique, and the crossover, I just think it's just an excuse to get another team in there. I mean, look at the Eskimos. They don't have a good record this year, but they're still making the playoffs.
Still better than Hamilton and still better than Winnipeg.
It's true, yeah. But yeah, I've just never been a big fan of the crossover, so I'd rather see that go away.
That's a great debate because, like, if you're in the West, you're bad and you're in fourth place, but you're not as bad as the other teams in the East, and that's the reason why you're in the playoffs. And the Rouge Point, I don't like for the simple fact that you kick a field goal and you're wide, and you get rewarded for it. So in the NFL, if you miss a field goal, too bad, so sad. I don't like the Rouge Point.
I'm waiting for a Grey Cup to be determined by a punt single to win it all.
Yep.
And wait till that happens, and then everybody's going to go off saying we should eliminate the Rouge. But hey, it's part of Canadiana, I guess, right? It makes us a little bit different from the United States and the NFL.
And it adds another element of strategy to the game, for sure. Like when you see a punter standing in the end zone, a lot of time they're kneeling down. I'm sure some of our American friends watching the game would wonder what the heck they're doing, but... Yeah,
but like you said, success is always interesting, especially when you miss. But hey, don't miss our show. We'll be back with a couple more topics here on the Gloves Are Off.